Thank you, Noah. Fantastic to see you here. I'm Erin Murphy, my fellow American. I am the proud majority leader in the Minnesota Senate, and I'm a proud Minnesotan joining you today and standing up for America, for our values, and for our future. Last November, you'll remember that, last November, we elected a person who was famous for firing people. Along with a Congress who is blind,
this is what I was told.
Along. Now the President of the United States.
No, I get audio. So
Inspiring people is making a plan to bankrupt families, communities, and states with cuts to Medicare, to Medicaid, and to Social Security. All for tax cuts. Trillions of dollars of tax cuts for the wealthiest among us. Like I said, he's famous for firing people, bankrupting companies, and hoarding wealth, and that's what he's doing to America. That's their plan. That's their plan, and right now, the thing standing in the way of that action is the Congress. Tom Emmer. Brad Fishbach. Michelle Fishbach, Brad Finstead, and Pete Stauber. And I've been saying lately that I wish they would pull their heads out of their asses. And for Americans and for Minnesotans. I know that you are here because you are ready to stand up and fight for America and for our lives and for our communities. Am I right about that? I'm ready to take on that fight with you. I'm ready to fight for change. I'm ready to fight for the future that I know is possible for us, a multiracial democracy where we hold the power to set the course of our future. That is our fight. Every day I join my colleagues, many of them who are here with me today. We go into that building behind us and we think about the lives of Minnesotans and we work to make sure that the policy and the budget that we pass serves our future and the people. Our goal is to improve the lives of the people of Minnesota. Every day today, as I watch what's happening in Washington, I think about how we're going to make sure the unemployment fund has enough money for people who are being laid off from their jobs recklessly and often illegally. I think about a healthcare system that can be reinforced to manage the cuts that might come when the state doesn't have the wherewithal to replace the funding that they may cut to fund those tax cuts. I think about how we're going to make sure people have enough food to feed their families, a home to live in, and a job to support their way of life. The things that we believe in this country are all under threat because of that guy who wants to fire people and bankrupt this nation. We are going to fight. I will say at night, when I can't sleep, I think about the ordinary people who in our history stood up for the things that we believe in. I think about people who created the Underground Railroad. I think about the women who stood up for suffrage. And Rosa Parks, who sat down on the bus. I think about John Lewis, who crossed the bridge. I think about Ryan White and Harvey Mills and the people who fought against the government who was unwilling to care for people who were And I want to make sure that my kids and my grandkids someday look back and say, what did my mom do when we faced that challenge? And I fought, not just for them, but for all of us. For all of us, because I believe so deeply in America and the promise of America, and they're wrecking it, but we're not going to let them, are we? So here's my homework for you. We're going to fight today.
What about
Then we got to go back into our community. Into our neighborhoods. We have to invite people into our homes. Because the way through this, and we've got to go through this, is together. And if we're allowing the voices coming from Washington and a messed up media continue to separate us from one another, we will not have the strength or the power to make the change and get through this together. We have to hold on to each other. So turn off the phones and turn off the cable news and bring people together and talk about what we believe in for our future and for our children. Make sure our democracy is ours for the future, and America remains a nation, a principled nation in the world. I know we have it in us, but it is going to be a very hard fight. I'm better today than I was yesterday because here I am with you. I believe in you. I believe in us. Let's get to work. Thank you so